Chagla, MS Chagla, if you can come and make your playing 11. Give your playing 11 to Manoj, and we'll go for the toss. So we have 4 matches lined up for you today, and what an occasion here. This is what you're playing for. We had 23 teams competing each other, and now it comes to 16. And we have one big final of the Technology League between Falcons versus Tigers. That's later for today. But first 2 matches will be played the qualifier. So who wins will directly march on to the final. So definitely the tournament is going to get, the heat is going to be more, and also the pressure on the players to perform is also there. So you could see the players getting ready, taking on the field there in the pitch, doing the final practice session. And also we have the officials also ready, the scorers are ready, and just in a few minutes you could see the ground being cleared, and we'll start the big qualifier number 1. So let me remind you all, the 3 weeks we had the fun, and the fun is getting more and more. From today you could get by later afternoon you could see more and more crowd joining in for this big qualifier number 1. So good morning Prabin, and good morning to all of the SNB players as well, and hope you'll all enjoy this coming 2 weeks. This is what you're going to play for. Requesting the Captain Chagla to come to the recorder's table and give your playing 11 to Manoj, and we'll go for the toss. Hello. Yep. The cameraman, please come for the toss. We'll do in the pitch. So, both the captains, please, all the players clear off. Only the match officials, the umpires, Kashif Sab, please come. We'll do the toss in the pitch. Welcome once again for the big knockouts of this 9th edition SNB Technology Cricket League. And what an occasion here. We are going to see the qualifier number 1, and it is called the El Clasico of this SNB League. It's the Treasury Capitals versus TCS Thunders, and already the match official officiating this match, Mirza Kashif Beg, and both the captains, Rafi Bandhubai and MS Chagla for TCS Thunders. And here we have also a junior mascot for the toss, Srinit, the proud son of Mahesh, also representing for the TCS Thunders. So both the toss force, who will spin and who will call. Home team. So MS Chagla will spin, and
Heads.
Heads is the call. So TCS Thunders have won the toss. What's your decision?
They will bat first.
And definitely this is what you're waiting for, the call number 1. And what's your strategy today? And winning today will directly march on to the finals. Is there any changes in the playing 11?
Yeah, actually there is no change in the playing 11. We are playing the same 11, and we are playing. Actually, we have been playing good cricket. Today, I think we need to step a little more ahead and win this qualify.
So all the best.
Thank you, sir.
Rafi bhai, all the box ticked, and this is what you're playing for, and everything has been set the tone for the qualifier number 1. Winning, you'll be marching on to the finals. Is there any change in the playing 11?
No, there's no change in the playing 11. We'll go with the same team. These guys have been performing very consistently. Our strength is that we always maintain the consistency, so we do the same today as well and take the game.
All the best.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
So the toss has been done, and TCS Thunders have won the toss, elected to bat first. The qualifier number 1.
Good morning, all. Thanks once again. I really heartful thanks to Mr. Hari and Manoj and all Ajmal as well for the wonderful job done from the morning. They have cleared almost all the outfield obstacles. For all the players, today still happened to be a humid day. Request you to be hydrated. Please take enough water and drinks as much as possible so that you can keep yourself hydrated. And again, thanks to Ajmal for the toss. And I'm keeping all. Please be mindful of the outfield. We still have little obstacles. Please take care of yourself while fielding on the outfield.
So thank you, Vinod, and yes, all the thanks for the groundsmen to the operations team to make sure that all the tournament throughout the tournament go very smoothly. So thank you, Vinod, and also we'll have this match. We'll have the dedicated third umpire, which will be here. We'll be seeing all the visuals. So if any challenging decisions to be taken, we'll have it here. So the qualifier number 1 between TCS Thunders versus Treasury Capitals is on. TCS Thunders won the toss, elected to bat first in this qualifier number 1. Definitely there is a second chance, but marching on towards the final should be the goal for both the teams. So yes, we have the day, the 4th week of the day number 6. The schedule is here. The qualifier number 1 between the SNB League, the El Clasico Treasury Capital versus TCS Thunders. The match will happen now. Then the Emerging Champions League, also the qualifier number 1, Treasury Titans versus ITC Titans. Then the third match of the day, Champions League, that is the Eliminator, Shining Stars versus ITC Gladiators. Then the Saudi League final, the Tigers versus Tech Titans. Then we have the last match of the day, that is the Emerging Champions League, again the Eliminator, ITC Testing Legends versus TCS Hawks. So let's hope this will be a great day, and also for the crowd as well, and also for the officials as well. Let's hope the smooth transition of your decisions as well, and how we have Mirza Kashif Beg, who yesterday, which finished the World Cricket Festival. How was it, Mirza Saab?
Thank you very much. It was a fun. Really, it's a fun. And the tournament was going good. It went very good. But alhamdulillah, we had done our job. We were there. There was 3 international umpires, ICC elite umpires, match referees, and anti-corruption persons are there. So the match was fun, and we had a good time over there. Alhamdulillah.
Yes, even I came for the second day for the India-Pakistan, and yes, I saw the match. It was very fun, and also this part of the world, we are seeing for such kind of tournament is not only getting game popular, also the format as well. So you can elaborate the format as there. I know it's fireball, but you know more.
No, it is a double wicket tournament. It's called the double wicket tournament. They play 4 overs. 1 over consists of on 8 balls. So every first ball of the match will be a double score. It's a double. First ball and the last ball of the inning will be the double one. And every white ball, it's a two runs. Every no ball, it's a 2 runs. So, and if you hit a 6 on the first ball of the match, it will be 12. So, it was fun. It was fun. But it's difficult to score, and it's very difficult to manage 8 balls because the counter will finish at 6.
Yes, I totally agree. So whatever effort you do, it's your double the results what you get. So yes, that has been done and dusted. And now we are here for this 9th edition of this SNB Cricket League, the Champions League qualifier. The qualifier number 1. Spectators and viewers who are watching from the YouTube, let me remind you, please be glued in watching this streaming throughout this qualifier. The day number 6 starts from here, and what an occasion. And let me also, our sponsors of this 9th edition, the title sponsor, BTC Networks, our platinum sponsors for this 9th edition, Arco Fintech, Leonardo, CSE Computer System Engineering Company, your digital hub for financial and capital markets, HPE, our diamond sponsor, TCS Tata Consultancy Services, ITC Infotech Business Friendly Solutions, MM for Murex, Sequel, Imecry, Dell, Alpha Centrix, Elingical Solutions. Our gold sponsors of this edition, 32-bit, SBM, Microland, Dark Horse Digital, Nahil Computers, Partner in Technology, LSEG, and our streaming partner throughout this 9th edition, WideView Stream. Just click WideView in YouTube. You can watch all the matches live throughout this 9th edition of SNB Cricket League. Our food and snack partner, Gusto Kitchen. Our event production by Aman Arabia. So thank you all, the sponsors, the main sponsors, as well as the platinum, diamond and gold, and the title sponsors to make this 9th edition possible.
Thanks, Ajmal. Thanks for entire team members. Once again, big thanks to Hari, Manoj, and also Ajmal, who has just left our management committee, Ajmal, for making this happen. We are just 30 minutes delay. We should be starting in next few minutes. Once again, it's a humid day. I request all the players to be hydrated. Take enough water so that you can avoid cramps. Okay, and also take enough drinks. Please be aware of the outfield. We still have some obstacle away from the outfield. Please be aware of it on the square leg and as well as on the deep cover boundary. Thanks all.
Thank you, Vinod, and thank you for introducing. Also, the match officials for this big qualifier number 1 will be Mirza Mohammed along with Mirza Kashif Beg, both doing a wonderful job here. And along with the third umpire will be done by third umpire and manual scorecard, the dual responsibility for Omar Bhai, and along with the digital scorecard being done by Nirshad and also from Ahmed Chovi. So welcome Nizar Bhai, and definitely waiting for your match as well.
Yes, at 3 o'clock. Best of luck, good start now. Let's see.
So who you are betting your cards on? This El Clasico, TCS Thunders or Treasury Capitals?
Plays the best will win the match.
That is most diplomatic answer. Yes, and that should be. Let's hope for a good game.
Better game. The better game.
Yes, thank you, Nizar Bhai. And with that, we will start here the big fine qualifier number 1. Hello. Yep. The Treasury Capitals have taken on the field, and we'll witness the qualifier number 1. So thank you, Karthik, to help out with the players' names. So how do you feel today's match, the El Clasico?
Yeah, we are all prepared, and I think we will rock it. We'll reach the final spot for next week.
So let's hope. The batsmen are in the field, so it's yes, sir. The players are ready. The umpires are ready. The teams are ready. So are you ready to witness the qualifier number 1? The qualifier number 1. The El Clasico of this SNB. Who will march on to the finals? Will it be TCS Thunders? Or will it be Treasury Capitals? Within 40 minutes, we will know that. And Zishan Katak. And so are you ready? The scorers are ready, the umpires are ready, the players are ready. And the qualifier number 1 is here. Yes, let the countdown begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play the qualifier number 1. And that's a maximum. What a start! What a start in the first ball itself. Zishan Katak has been welcomed with a maximum from the captain. MS Chagla is off the mark as well as the team. 6 for no loss. Maximum from the first ball. So there is no freebies here. It's all to be earned. And what a shot of a delivery. Requesting if anyone is having the golf cart, please come to the recorder's table. Once again, that's in the gap as well. But the fielder, Tamshir, the fielder, just cutting to the single. So that's score moves on to 7. 7 for no loss. So Chagla along with Achyuta opening for TCS Thunders and Zishan Katak opening the bowling for Treasury Capitals. Zishan to Achyutan. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. And that's a misfield, but there's a backup fielder. So 7 for no loss. First over in progress. That's first dot ball of this innings of TCS Thunders. And umpires officiating this match is Mirza Kashif Beg along with Mirza Muhammad. And the third umpire also being there, Omar Bai, along with he's doing the manual scorecard, Nirshad doing the digital scorecard. And keeping towards the leg, I think Zishan Katak is trying to restrict the batsman, not giving much width, bowling on towards his legs, and that's Achyutan off the mark with that single, and score moves on to 8. 8 for no loss. First over in progress. 8 for no loss. And a shot of a delivery and trying to hit towards the same area as he started for the first ball. So what a start here. First ball 6 and a good comeback from the ball after 6. Just gave away only 2 runs. So last ball of the first over, and that's the end of the first over. After 1 over, TCS Thunders 8 for no loss. After 1 over, TCS Thunders 8 for no loss. You're witnessing the day number 6, the day of knockouts, the qualifier number 1. The new bowler being introduced, Sandeep. Sandeep, who has been the main player of the Treasury Capitals. If you have seen the contributions, what he had done for Treasury Capitals, he along with lots of other players as well. There's Prabin, there is Zishan Khatak, and Sandeep to Achudan. And a fuller length delivery and survives. That's another dot, and score stays on 8. 8 for no loss. 8 for no loss. First over in progress. That's a bit given and taken the offer. We'll wait. It's a 6, I think. It's a 6. Yes, it's a 6. So it's a maximum. Now good maximum from the first maximum from the bat of Achudan. The width given, and he had so it's a maximum, and score moves on to 14. 14 for no loss. Sandeep to Chagla. Sorry, Sandeep to Achudan. That's another straight round driven back to the bowler. Was it a chance? I think yes. The bowler. It's a dot ball. It's a chance for a caught behind, but it came so quickly to bowler that he couldn't react. He couldn't react it so quickly. So it's a drop chance, but a rare, and that's a single. So Sandeep bowling according to his field. That's what you need to do as a bowler. Bowl according to your field. Score moves on to 15. 15 for no loss. So the 10 overs. So who will conquer this qualifying number 1? 15 for the no loss. That's high up in the air. That's straightly driven, and it goes out of the park. That's the third maximum of the innings of TCS Thunders. The score moves on to 21. The score moves on to 21. And the fuller length delivery straightly driven by the captain, MS Chagla. And score moves on to 21, and he's hit the 2 maximum so far. That's it, and that's out! That's out! MS Chagla departs, and the captain takes it. A flat catch towards the short cover. And that's the first wicket. And Rafi Bandhu by the captain. So the fielder is Utkarsh. So the fielder is Utkarsh. So the first wicket has been gone, and MS Chagla. Wicket has MS Chagla has lost the first wicket. The captain departs, and that's the end of the second over. After 2 overs, TCS Thunders 21 for 2. After 2 overs, TCS Thunders 21 for 2. So Tamshi to bowl the third over. So after 2 overs, the fielding restrictions have been now taken off. Now they can spread the field, only 2 overs. And Tamshir Jitendra, the new batter, comes to the crease, and Tamshir to bowl to Acho. So score 21 for 1 after 2. Oh, what a ball. That's what he's using, the breeze, and he is a seam bowler who comes to bowl and use his outswingers. He's coming all the way from Riyadh, and yes, his attack name is Riyadh Express. So, and lots of other players also coming from, not only from within the country, also from outside the country, from India, for this tournament. So you could see the tournament, and what a ball. A good bowling action from Tamshir. That's another dot. So back-to-back dots, 21 for 1. Treasury Capitals. Treasury Capitals are clicking at the right moment. So that's a maximum. That's a maximum. That's a fourth maximum of the innings of TCS Thunders, and score moves on to 27. 27. No, good bowling from Tamshir. A good comeback after that maximum, and score moves on to 28. So that's in this format, I think the qualifiers, when you're playing knockouts, it's not how you start, it's how you finish, how you close the game. In the middle of the game, how you manage things, the pressure. It all depends here. So score 28 for 1. Third over in progress. The captain Rafi going to the bowler Tamshir, just giving a few tips. Can he's get a second wicket? So Tamshir to Jitendra, who's facing his first delivery, and he cuts, and it cuts in the gap. Cut for a boundary, and he starts with a boundary, and score moves on to 32. 32 for the loss of 1 wicket. 32 for the loss of 1 wicket. Third over in progress. Last ball of the third over. So let me remind you, we have another qualifier coming up. The qualifier number 1 for the emerging league. Treasury Titans versus ITC Titans. And a single. So Jitendra gives a single back to Achyutan. So that's what it's all about, the partnership, complementing each other in the middle. And it's the end of the third over. After 3 overs, the score 33 for the loss of 1 wicket. After 3 overs, TCS Thunders 33 for the loss of 1 wicket. So after 3 overs, TCS Thunders 33 for the loss of 1 wicket. The TCS Thunders have won the toss, selected to bat first in this cloudy weather, cloudy, breezy weather. And yes, Chagla has said that during the toss, the captain, that we have played our best in this tournament, and the best is to come out. And introduction of the spinner here from Treasury Capitals. Anshuman, the spinner, the leg spinner, comes to bowl the 4th over. And he's also another game changer bowler who can change the innings. Anshu to bowl to Jitendra. 33 for the loss of 1 wicket. 4th over in progress. And you could see the dugout of the TCS Thunders shouting in for the players. Anshu. Anshu to Jitendra. And he's going to bowl the 4th over. And trying for a switch hit, and misses, and a perfect leg spinner here, pitching in middle and going on to off. So, oh, that's a change of change of a shooter. And appeal for a run out. An appeal for a run out. But the umpire says not out, and you could see the wind is getting heavier and heavier. And you could see the players appealing for a run out. So 33 for 1. 33 for 1, it's a not out. Fourth over in progress. So you could see even the dugout. 33 for 1 and a fourth over. So Anshu to Jitendra. And again a fuller length, and this time is out. This time is run out. And the last ball was a chance of a run out, and this time he got it. Jitendra took a risk and a suicidal run out. So second wicket goes for TCS Thunders, and score stays on 33. And the new batter is Rahul. Rahul is the new batter. Rahul for TCS Thunders. And also they have even a good batting lineup too. For they have Sanjay and also Najib, who has played. Rahul is the batter. So Rahul is the batter, and TCS Thunders have got their second wicket. So far in this over, 3 balls being bowled, no runs being scored, a wicket, a run out. That keeps things tight for TCS Thunders. The accelerator of scorecard have been stopped. A wicket can stop everything here. The Chagla started the innings with a 6. That's a wide. That's a wide, and score stays on 34. So another switch hit, trying to use a switch hit against the spin. And, Rahul gets a wide. So Rahul facing Anshuman. This time he goes behind, and that's a boundary. Hitting towards the mid wicket and the cow corner. There's a gap, and that's a boundary, and score moves on to 38. So going deep back to the crease and seeing the gap where the fielders have been placed and hitting for a boundary, and score moves on to 38. So Achyutan going to Rahul to see the next 2 balls how he will face. Yes, that's a good cricketing shot towards the cow corner. Zishan Katak the fielder, and score moves on to 39. 39 for 2. Last ball of the 4th over. This time a short delivery, but Achyutan just getting for single. So that's the end of the 4th over. After 4 overs, TCS Thunders 40 for the loss of 2 wickets. After 4 overs, TCS Thunders 40 for the loss of 2 wickets. So if you are missing the live action to come to the ground, just you have to share the wide view stream. Go to the YouTube channel and type wide view stream, and throughout you can watch all the matches live wherever you are in this world. So score after 4 overs, 40 for 2. And in comes the the introduction of another new bowler, Utkarsh. Utkarsh will be introduced in the 5th over. And Rafi Bandhubai mixing up his bowlers accordingly. He has a good bowling lineup, Rafi, by his team. And score after 4 overs, 40. Utkarsh to Achyutan. Umpires having a word with the captain, Mirza Kashif Beg. What an honor we are having. He had stood many international matches, and there was one international tournament which held since 3 days ago, and yesterday was the final between the World Cricket Festival, and he was one of the match officials officiating under the international players like Shoaib Malik, Imran Nazir, Irfan Pathan, Samit Patel, and Ben Cutting from Australia. But the winners were England. It was England versus Saudi Arabia, the final. So the side screen has been placed, and Utkarsh to Achyutan, bowling the 5th over. And he starts with a wide, and a misfield will cost an extra run. An extra run, so it's been 2 wides. 2 wides, and score moves on to 42. So if you ask me what's the good score to be put on the board, I think it should be anything around 110, 120. It's quite gettable with this wickets in hand for TCS Thunders. 42 for 2. And that would be a good total, but it all depends upon the partnership. Currently they lost 2 back-to-back wickets, and already we know the Treasury Capitals, they take wickets in the middle. In the middle part of the innings, that's what their strategy has been. They destroyed all the teams in the league matches during the middle part of the innings. 42 for 2, 5th over in progress. That's high up in the air. Will it lands, and the captain comes and taken solid single, and score moves on to 43. 43 for 2. That's a beautiful shot, but there's a fielder, the extra cover fielder there, Sandeep. And these changes, there is a change keeper, Anshu, coming back to keep for the rest part of the inning. And that's another single, and score moves on to 44. 44 for 2, 5th over in progress. Utkarsh to Rahul. And he's bowling the 5th over. Utkarsh to Rahul. That's high up in the air. Is it a chance? Sandeep coming in, and that's a 3rd wicket. And that was, I was saying about Rahul departs in the middle part of the innings. The Treasury Capitals have taken most of their wickets, and that's where they went victory in each and every league game, and they follows the same. They have a good bowling lineup, and the fielder is Sandeep, and the new batsman is Sanjay Shetty. 44 for 3. Sanjay Shetty. Batsman is Sanjay Shetty. And Utkarsh, to bowl the 5th over. And he's going to bowl to Sanjay. So 44 for 3. That's what a wicket can change the score accelerator down for the team. Utkarsh to Sanjay. And a thick edge, and this time it was the fielder was Ajay. The ball diverted from him, and that's a boundary, a thick edge. And score moves on to 48. 48. So Sanjay Shetty off the mark with that boundary. 48 for 3. 48 for 3. Last ball of the 5th over. 48 for 3. Utkarsh to Sanjay. And again in the same area, but no single. So that's the end of the 5th over. After 5 overs, TCS Thunders 48 for 3. After 5 overs, TCS Thunders 48 for 3. So Anshu will continue to bowl the 6th over. So 5 overs, 48 for 3. TCS Thunders, and as I was saying, anything over 110, 120 would be a good total in this daylight match, day match. The day matches are always going to be, the batsman will get a full view rather than the night games. So Anshu to Achyuta, the opener still there. That's high up in the air. It's a chance. And taken. Achyutan is out. And that's why Anshuman is introduced. That's just 4th wicket. Achyutan, the big wicket of Achyutan is out here. And that's why he's been introduced to take further wickets. And Treasury Capitals destroying the middle part of the innings. That's what I was seeing in the last league matches as well. They continue to dominate in the middle part of the innings. So Najib Abbasi, who was the player of the match against the last match. 48 for 4. That's the 4th wicket, and comes Najib Abbasi, who has held the innings against Shining Stars. So can he do the same trick magic here? Najib Abbasi facing to Anshuman. At this time he's facing the leg spinner, the ace leg spinner from Treasury Capitals. That's high up in the air. That's a first time. That's another wicket. That's out. That's out. Najib Abbasi. Can't believe it. A full toss, but a thick edge. And that's what you say for the leg spinners. Usually the spinners, even the full toss is a chance for a wicket. That's 48 for 5. It's a hat-trick chance, and in comes the new batter. In comes the new batter. So Sunil Mudana is the new batter. Sunil. So it's a hat-trick chance for Anshu here. And he's going to face, Sunil is going to face Anshu here. A hat-trick chance. No one has taken hat-trick in this 9th edition. Can Anshu do it here? Anshu to Sunil 48 for 5. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. If there was an LBW, that would have been a close call. That's a beautiful ball from Anshu. So 3 back-to-back dot balls with 2 wickets. Come on, Anshu here. Anshu to Sunil. Everyone is enjoying the cool weather. Anshu to Sunil Mudana. That's another. And he is not giving anything. No free runs from Anshu here. And even the batter Sanjay Shetty having a. And that's a beautiful shot from Sunil. Oh, and a good shot, and it clears off, and a 6, and score moves on to 54. That's a 50 up. 54 for 5. So last ball of the 6th over. That's a much needed maximum coming from the bat of Sunil. So Sunil off the mark with that 6. And score moves on to 54. 54. Last ball of the 6th over. So 54 for 5. And single to end the over. Single to end over, and that's the end of the 6th over. 6th over. Score moves on to 55. 55 for the loss of 5 wickets. After 6 overs, TCS Thunders 55 for the loss of 5 wickets. So Sanjay R along with Sunil Mudana is in the crease. So they have another 24 balls to put up a good total. If they go as per the current run rate, they will reach around 90. Will that be enough? It all depends upon the bowling here, but I think if they can reach around 110, that would be a good score. So Zishan Khatak, who has bowled the first row of the innings, comes back to bowl the 7th over. So in this format, only two overs can be bowled maximum for each bowler, and 5 bowlers can be introduced in that format, in this format maximum. Zishan 2. That's a dot. So score 55 for 5. 7th over in progress. Zishan to Sunil. And keeping things tight here, Zishan Khatak. So 55 for 5. Giving no extra run, no freebies. 7th over in progress. So the asking rate. That's another chance. That's another wicket. That's another wicket. So Sunil Mudana is out. So that's a 6th wicket, and Zishan Khatak strikes in his 2nd over. 55 for 6. 7th over in progress. The new batter is Krishna. Krishna, the new batter, and he comes with a single. So 55 for 6. So TREASURY Thunders, they have to find a way, and they can. Sanjay Yara along with Krishna. So score 56 for 6. So it's a wide, and score moves on to 57. 57 for 6. Oh, that's another block all delivery. Sanjay Yara survives, and also Zishan Khatak. What an over so far. Just only gave 2 runs, I think 3 runs in this over. We started the over with 55, only 3 runs and a wicket as well. 58 for 6. So Zishan Khatak to Krishna. This is a qualifier number 1. And that's another single, and score moves on to 59. If the team loses, we'll get another chance that the eliminator will be played next week. So definitely. So that's the end of the 7th over. After 7 overs, 59 for 6. After 7 overs, 59 for 6. So the batting power play will be taken now, and the mandatory batting power play should be taken within the 8th over, or it will be mandatory. Within this, if you take it before 7, it's an optional. 8th over will be mandatory. So Sandeep to bowl the batting power play. Only 3 fielders can be placed outside. So 2 more fielders will come inside, and this is a chance for the batting team to maximize their score. 59 for 6. They have 18 balls, the TCS Thunders. And if they go run a ball from here, the current run rate, that will take just them to 84. But I think if they can reach the 3 figures, that would be a good total. Anything over 110, 100. And Sandeep to Krishna. And a beautiful shot from Krishna. And good. And Prabhin, the fielder, trying to stop that boundary. And there's a straightly driven, and score moves on to 63. That's a boundary. And Krishna is on 6 from 3 balls, and Sanjay is on 5. Sanjay Yara from 3 balls. That's a beautiful shot. And going deep in the crease, and a big maximum, and score moves on to 69. So first 2 balls, 10 runs. And as I was saying, an over can change. Can this be that over? So far 2 balls, 10 runs, and it's running the batting power play. So Krishna is taking his team total here. And that's another boundary. That's another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries, and score moves on to 73. Score moves on to 73. So Krishna is on the 5th gear in this over. 73 for 6. 8th over in progress. And a quick single. And trying for 2, but Syed Roshan, the fielder. So that's a quick single, and given back the strike back to Sanjay Yara. Score moves on to 74. So 15 runs so far scored from the 4 balls. What a shot this time! Sanjay Yara joins the party, and that's another maximum. And score moves on to 80. I think that was out of the gallery as well. 80. So last ball of this innings, last ball of this over, 80 for 6. And what an over. 21 runs scored so far. 80 for 6. And a wild swing, and that's an end of the batting power play. End of the batting power play. TCS Thunders 80 for 6 after 8 overs. TCS Thunders 80 for the loss of 6 wickets. So 9th over is done by Utkarsh. Utkarsh to Krishna. And straight to the bowler, and that's a missed chance. And it was coming straight to him. It was hit like a rocket here. But Krishna survives. 80 for 6. What an over. Has 21 runs over from Sandeep. 80 for 6. Now the equation also, the run rate has moved to 9.8, 98. I think 110 is possible. Anything of 110, 120 is still gettable when you have Krishna along with Sanjay. And Utkarsh to Krishna. He's on 17 from 7 deliveries. That's a thick edge, and that is going past it for another boundary, and they will take it, and score moves on to 84. 84 for 6. And what an over. 84 for 6. $84 for 6. $84 for 6. So that's a dot. So 84 for 6. 9th over in progress. TCS Thunders. Utkarsh to Krishna. Utkarsh to Krishna. Last 9 balls of this innings. That's high up in the air. It is going out of the park, and yes, it is going out of the fielder. And that's another maximum, and score moves on to 90. 90 for 6. So 90 for 6. So 2 more balls to complete the 9th over. 90 for 6. Already 90 on the board. And I think it is going around 110, 120. Or it's going to be beyond. Can't say. The score is going well for the TCS Thunders. What a partnership going in the middle. That's another maximum. A straight 6. And even the captain getting furious with the bowler. Rafi Bhai cannot try for that catch. That was hit so hard. straightly driven, and score moves on to 96. So Krishna is on 33 from just 11 deliveries. Krishna. (96 for 6). That's another full toss, but this time they find there is a protection there, fielder, and trying for a double, and score moves on to 97. 97 for 6. After 9 overs, TCS Thunders 97 for 6. After 9 overs, TCS Thunders 97 for 6. After 9 overs, TCS Thunders 97 for 6. So bowler is being introduced. The last over, last 6 balls, and the responsibility has been given to Tamshid, to the Riyadh Express. So the captain just tapping him, try to make sure to give minimum. So can the Treasury Capitals, all the good work done by the bowlers from the middle part of the innings, Zishan, Katak along with Anshu, have been taken off from the batting public. So 97 for 6. Tamshid to Krishna. That's high up in the air. The fielder coming in. Will it be taken? And it was a Syed Roshan, the fielder, and trying for a catch, but misses, and 2 more added to the total. Score moves on to 99. 99. Ninyanwe, 6 wicket nuksan per TCS Thunders. 99 for 6. 5 more balls to complete the innings. So good total. Oh, what a ball from Tamshir. Krishna trying to go deep in the crease and trying to hit towards the mid wicket and misses. That's a dot ball. 99 for 6. So if they get another 10 or 12 runs, that would be a good total. It's 99. That's a beautiful shot. And only a single. That's so 100 up. 100 up. And the 3 figures at one moment, they were losing their wickets in regular intervals, but this total and will be giving a great pleasure for the TCS Thunders. They would be happy. 100 for 6, but 3 more balls. So it's all to Sanjay Yara now. 100 for 6. That's a beautiful hit. That's another maximum. And Sanjay Yara joins the party with Krishna, and score moves on to 106. And the last 3 overs have changed the course of the match. 106. So 2 more balls to complete the 10th over. And that's another single. And Krishna running in for the second. And that's out. That's out. So only 1 added to the total. And Krishna is run out and given the strike back to Sanjay Yara. And score 107 for 7. So the new batsman is Akash. Akash, the new batsman. And last ball of the innings. Akash Solanki, the new batter. And he is just will be facing, he have to just run. And that's a maximum. What a way to finish the innings. At start of the innings, it was a started with 6 and finishing of the innings with a 6. So score 113. So 114 to win. 114 to win. So 113 for the loss of 7 wickets. That's the end of the first innings of the qualifier number 1 between TCS Thunders and Treasury Capital. So we'll take a short break and we'll come back. And also, let's see, we'll have a few words from the player who's changed the course of the match. So we have the game changer moment. Krishna, what an innings that over the batting power play. You were struggling, your team was struggling at the middle part of the innings, but you made sure from the batting power play, you go on to the 5th gear. So what do you want to say, the poster total for TCS Thunders? Is it defendable?
Thank you. So we thought of keeping 110, 120 in the scorecard so that we have good team too which can defend them. So we'll try our best. So I thought to contribute to my team. So my part was done. So all the best, team.
So catch your breath and looking forward for more.
Thank you.
So yes, and Krishna, the man who changed the course of the match, he scored 36 from just 12 deliveries. So as he said, yes, this would be a defending score. Let's see. The chase of Treasury Capitals, they need 114. They have a long batting lineup. We'll take a short break. Within 5 minutes, we'll come back. The players are ready. The TCS Thunders taking on the field. They're defending 113. 112 and less. It will be the TCS Thunders marching on to the final. Or 114. It is Treasury Capitals marching on to the final. Both the teams are not, it's not a knockout match. It's a chance before a final. It's like a pre-quarter final. And there will be a semi-final if they lose this match. They will have to play the eliminator. So both the teams can play the chances, but moving to the final, that would be their goal. Both the teams. $114 is the target for the Treasury Capitals to march on to the finals, or it's 112 and less. Will TCS Thunders move on? So I think the opening bowler would be Vaishad, but we'll wait for this big qualifier number 1 of the Champions League. The umpires are ready. They've taken a short sip of hot tea. And then So umpires are marching on. So we'll wait who's going to come to bat for this big opening. The chase of the big qualifier number 1. So the next qualifier number 1 between the emerging league, Treasury Titans versus ITC Titans. It's the clash of the Titans. Get ready. And both the openers marching on here. Prabin along with Sandeep for Treasury Capitals. And the fielders of TCS Thunders have taken on the field. And what we'll have, let's see who will march on to the finals here. The qualifier number 1 of this Champions League. So Vaishad, the bowler. Striker is Sandeep and Prabin, the non-striker. Treasury Capitals are ready. The umpires are ready. The scorers are ready. Are you ready to witness the chase? Are you ready? I can't hear. Are you ready to witness the chase? There is no sound in the dugout. What's happening? Do you need lunch? Or do you need stacks? So shout out for your team. Team TCS Thunders. So now, yes, the crowd is awake. The crowd is awake, and Vaishad to Sandeep. So first ball. And he starts with a maximum like Chakla. And 6 runs in the first ball. So Sandeep knows attack mode on for Sandeep, and score moves on to 6. So 6 for no loss. So Sandeep starts with the maximum. And trying to hit towards another same area and misses, and score stays on 6. So they're chasing a total of 114. 6 for no loss. First over in progress. Sandeep along with Prabin. And that's out. That's out. And Sandeep has gone. The big wicket. And what a wicket. And you could see the celebration of TCS Thunders. They are jubilant here, and they should be getting a wicket of Sandeep in the first over, and that to a full toss. Missing the full toss and going directly hitting the leg stump. And in comes another. Goes another hitter. In comes another hitter. Zishan Khatak. Zishan Khatak, the new batter. 6 for 1. First over in progress. And Vaishad. So 6 for 1. So they need another 108 from 57 deliveries. Wide shot to Zishan Katak. And he's off the mark here with a boundary, a leg flick, a flick shot from Zishan, and score moves on to 10. 10 for 1, first over in progress. Treasury Capitals. Zishan Katak comes to the crease after the departure of Sandeep. 10 for 1. And they're straight driven, and this time there's a good shot from Zishan, the fielder Akash, and a good backup fielding by Najib. And score moves on to 11. 11 for 1. Last ball of the 11 for 1. Last ball of the first over. That's high up in the air. It's in the gap. It's going one bounce for a boundary. That's the first runs of the bat from Prabin. And first boundary of the innings of Treasury Capitals. And score moves on to 15. 15 for 1. After 1 over, Treasury Capitals 15 for the loss of 1 wicket. They need another 99 from 54 balls. $15 for 1. And also the wind is bringing across. And the new bowler being introduced is Najib Abbasi. Najib Abbasi to bowl the second over. And the bowling power play. Only 2 fielders can be placed outside. So Najib going to bowl to Zishan. And Zishan takes a single, and score moves on to 16. $16 for 1. That's high up in the air. And that's the second wicket. Prabin departs. 2 wickets, and that's a good catch from Jitendra. He just have to make sure to catch it properly. So it was straight towards his hand and a thick edge, and Prabin, both the openers back to the pavilion, and in comes Zumrad, the batter for Treasury Capitals. 16 for 2. $16 for 2, and they need 98 from 52. So in comes Zumrad after the departure of Prabin. 16 for 2. And a good defensive shot from Zumrad. And they need 98 from 51 balls. That's 12 runs per over, 11.5 exact. That's high up in the air. That's another wicket. That's another wicket. That's a third wicket. Zumrad departs, and Sunil Mudana, the catcher. And that's a third wicket. So after 2 overs, score 17 for 3. After 2 overs, score 17 for 3. They need 97 from 48. 97 from 48 deliveries. The call of prayer has been done, and what an over going here. Again, a good shot. 2 back-to-back sixes from Faisal Wakar, and score is on 30 now. 3-0. That's another wide. It's a free hit. So free hit stays, that's a wide, and score moves on to 31. So they need another 83 from 43 balls. It's a no ball. It's a no ball, and it's a free hit. Free hit stays. It's a no ball. Not wide. It's outside the pitch. So Vaishad, Akash Solanki, the player, coming to Vaishad. So bowling the last ball, and that is a free hit too. 31 for 3, a free swing for the batter. And that's a beautiful delivery. And that's the end of the third over. After 3 overs, Treasury Capitals 31 for 3. After 3 overs, Treasury Capitals 31 for 3. So both the captains, please get ready with your, come to the recorders table, meet Manoj of the match operations team. Mark your playing 11, both the captains from Treasury Titans and ITC Titans, both the captains, please come and mark your playing 11 for the qualifier number 1 for the emerging league. So Krishna being introduced to bowl the 4th over, and he's bowling to Zishan Khatak. They need 83 from 42 now. 83 required from 42 balls. That's in the gap. And that's a boundary. So Zishan finds a boundary and score moves on to 35. Zishan along with Faisal Waqar. Zishan is on 10 from 5 deliveries and Faisal Waqar is on 13 from 9 deliveries. So Krishna to Zishan. And what a ball, and what a performance from Krishna in the bat as well to change the course of the match. Can he do it with the ball? 35 for 3. They need 79 from 40 balls now. 79 required from 40. That's a wide and score moves on to 36. 36, so it's now 78 from 40. The required rate is 11, jumping to 12. They started with same rate. The asking rate has not climbed much. Still the same, 36 for 3. Trying for a quick a single, and stopped, and score stays on 36. 36 for 3. And a single. So score moves on to 37. 37. 37. 77 from 38 balls. That's high up in the air. And that's another maximum. Faisal Waqar is playing an innings here. And score moves on to 43. He's on 19 from just 10 balls. 43 for 3. They need 71 from now 37 balls. 71 required. Faisal Waqar is on 19 from 10 balls. 43 for 3. (43 for 3). 71 from 37 balls. So it's anyone's game from here. But that's out. That's an important wicket. Chasing a wide delivery and a thick edge, and that's out. And as Faisal Waqar departs, and in comes the captain. Keeper is Chagla. And Rafi Bandubai, the captain, comes to the crease now. It's they are in deep trouble. It's 43 for 4. 71 from 36 balls. So the same rate. They're going the same of the Treasury. Sorry, from the TCS Thunders. 43 for 4. They need 71 from 36 balls. 71 from 36 balls. So 71 from 36 balls. So 71 from 36 now. So what an over from Krishna, taking an important wicket of Faisal Waqar. He was taking the game away, and in the new bowler being introduced is Akash Solanki. Akash Solanki with a slow left arm bowler. Again, as Treasury Capitals have Anshuman, And for TCS Thunders, it is Akash Solanki. (43 for 4). Akash Solanki bowling to Zishan Katak. That's a beautiful shot. That's a maximum. So we'll wait for them passing. It's a maximum from the first ball. It's a maximum from the first ball, but we'll wait for the umpire signal whether it's a 6 only. So score moves on to 49. 49, 65 from 35 balls. 65 from 35 balls. And out! What a comeback from Akash Solanki. Trying to hit in the fine leg, and it directly hit the stumps. So Zishan Katak is out, and Akash Solanki clean bowled. Zishan Katak is clean bowled, trying to hit near to the square leg area and misses and hit the stumps. 49 for 5. Fifth over in progress. And in comes the new batter Tamshir. So they need 65 from 34 now. It all depends upon the partnership between the captain, Rafi Bhai, and Tamshir. (49 for 5). So that's a score moves on to, that's a single, and score moves on to 50. 50 for 5, 50 up. They need a 64 from 33 balls. 50 for 5. That's another wicket. That's another wicket. Another bowled, and this time the captain trying to hit towards the fine leg, and that's a wicket, and score moves on to 50 for 6. So 50 for 6. Utkarsh, the new batter for Treasury Capitals. And what out over. 2 back-to-back wickets in Akash Solanki's over. 50 for 6. So they need 64 from 32 balls. 64 required from 32 balls. So 2 more balls to complete the 5th over. And what a ball, what a ball. The ball landing in good areas. That's what a wicket can do. That brings back the confidence back to the bowlers. And 50 for 6, only 7 runs given in this, and 2 big wickets. That to Zishan and Rafi Bhai. In this 50 for 6. Last ball of the 5th over. And that's a boundary. A rare misfield, a misfield. So score moves on to 55. 55 for the loss of 54 for the loss of 6 wickets. They need 60 from 30 balls. 60 required from 30 balls. So 54 for 6 after 5 overs. So 30 balls. So the batting power play has been taken now. And the mandatory batting power play has been taken in the 7th over. Has been signaled by the umpire. So Krishna to bowl to Tamshir. So they need 60 from 30 balls now. So 5 overs left, 30 balls, 60 runs required. 54 for 6. And that's a wide, and starts with a wide, and score moves on to 55. 55. That's a wide, that's another wide, and score moves on to 56. "56 for 6. That's another. That's a dot ball, and that's a 56 for 6. And we'll have the toss for the emerging Champions League for the qualifier number 1 between Treasury Titans versus ITC Titans. And that's a dot. That's another dot, and score stays on 56. "56 for 6. That's another wide, and score moves on to 57. So they need another 57 from 28 balls. 57 from 28 balls. So we'll have the toss for the match, the qualifier number 1, and that's another wide. That's another wide. And score moves on to 58. 58 for 6. 6th over in progress. That's a boundary. 1 bounce, that's a boundary. And score moves on to 62. So they need 52 from 27. 52 from 27 balls. "52 required from 27 balls, and what a match we are having here. TCS Thunders won the toss, selected to bat first. They put over a good total 113, and in reply, Treasury Capitals, they started with a 6 from Sandeep, but in middle part of the innings they lost all the important wickets. 62 for 6. So Utkarsh along with Tamshir. It's only a single. It's a good shot from Tamshir here. And score moves on to 63. 63. So they need 51 from 26 balls. 51 required from 26 balls. That's a wide and score moves on to 64. 64, 50 from 26 balls. 50 required from 26 balls. 64 for 6. Last 2 ball of the 6th over. They need 50. So Krishna to Utkarsh, and that's a maximum. That's a maximum. And score moves on to 70. Now 44 from 25. The game is changing here. And during the 6th wicket partnership of TCS Thunders have done the damage against the Treasury Capitals. And now the 7th wicket here. Utkarsh taking on Krishna. 70 for 6. So we'll have the toss of the match. The emerging Champions League. The qualifier number 1. Treasury Titans versus ITC Titans. Hafiz. That's another. But this time there's a fielder placed. So 2 more. So only single. So after 6 overs, score 71 for 6. After 6 over, Treasury Capital 71 for 6. They need 43 from 24 balls. 43 required from 24 balls. 43 from 24. So we'll have the toss of the match, the qualifier number 1 between the emerging Champions League. The emerging teams, Treasury Titans versus ITC Titans. It's the clash of the Titans here. On the day 6, all the knockouts. But this is not a knockout, this is a qualifier. The team winning this will be marching on to the finals. So the new bowler being introduced, Sanjay Yara, to bowl the 7th over. So 24 balls, 43 required. So Sanjay Yara to Utkarsh. And what a shot from Utkarsh! And getting deep to the crease and hitting towards to the extra cover. So score moves on to 75 and they need 39 now. 39 from 23 deliveries. 39 from 29 deliveries. Sorry, 23 deliveries. 39 from 23. Sanjay Yara to Utkarsh. That's high up in the air. Lands just in front of the cow corner and long on. That's a single. So 38 from 22 now. 38 required from 22 balls. It's anyone's game from here. Who will march on to the finals? Will it be TCS Thunders? Will it be Treasury Capitals? Sanjay Yara to Tamshir. And that's a beautiful shot. That's a boundary, a much needed boundary. And the wind, you can see the wind factor, and that's a boundary. So score, they need 34 from 21 balls. So 33 from 21 balls now. So that's another single. So 32 from 20 balls. The game is getting tighter here. Can we see a close finish or a super over? So one more single and score moves on to 32 required from 19 balls now. 32. And thick edge and a chance for run out, and that's the end of the 7th over. After 7 overs, the score 82 for 6. Treasury Capitals after 7 overs, 82 for 6. They need 32 from 18 balls. 32 required from 18 balls. So both the captains, please come for the toss. Both the captains. .32 required from 18 balls. 32 from 18 balls. So we'll have the toss of the qualifier number 1 for the Emerging Cricket League. The clash of the Titans. ITC Titans versus Treasury Titans. Both the captains. Captain Vinoj marching on for Treasury Titans and Abdul Hafiz for ITC Titans. We'll have the toss, and Wahid will be your match official, please. We cannot inside. First will be a picture. A photograph. So who will call? Hafiz will call.
Tails.
Tails is a call from the captain of ITC Titans. Hafiz, you have won the toss. What's your decision?
Probably will go for batting.
A big qualifier. If you win this, you're on to the finals. So what's the strategy for today's game, and is there any changing in the playing 11?
You have seen that, I mean, we have improved from last games. Whatever the drawbacks we were having in the last games, we try to overcome them. And we are very much confident that we'll give our 100%, and definitely it will be a really good game. That's it.
So what's the target you're going to put on the board?
Looking at this match, it looks like even 120 looks less, especially considering the team has nice batters over that side. So we'll try to make it somewhere around.
So all the best.
Thank you, Ajmal.
Vinod, the toss doesn't matter, but what do you think about this day matches? What the total you would like to chase?
Anything less than 90, even might be trying to restrict them. So that's the plan. And I think today, in terms of weather, it's totally different from what we have played so far. So that will decide, in terms of this decision. Actually, we wanted to bat as well. So now I think we have lost the toss. Doesn't matter. So I think we will restrict them, and we will contain them, and we will try to chase them.
You had played a close games in the league matches, and all the boxes has been ticked, and this match will make on to the final. So all the best.
Thank you so much.
So that's the end of the toss. ITC Titans winning the toss, electing to bat first. So ITC Titans winning the toss, electing to bat first. And let's see what's happening here in the middle here. The qualifier number 1 from the Champions League. So 29 from 14 balls now. 29 from 14. So Akash Solanki comes to bowl the 8th over. So score 86. So 28 from 13. 86 for 6. Tamshir is on 13 from 10 balls, and Utkarsh is on 19 from 10. But it all depends how can they go deep to bat to finish this game. That's a single. So singles will not hurt much for TCS Thunders, and that's the End of the 8th over. After 8 overs, score 87 for 6. Treasury Capitals 87 for 6. They need 27 from 12 balls. 27 required from 12 balls. So Najib Abbasi or Akash Solanki is discussing with the bowler, the captain, who is going to bowl the 9th over. So who's going to bowl the 9th over? They need 27 from 12 now. 27 required from 12. TCS Thunders, slightly the favourites, I can say, at the moment, but they have Treasury Capitals, they have batsmen to do it. Utkarsh and Tamshir, can they do it? Can they win? Can they respond to the pressure situation? Or can TCS Thunders go through? In the league matches, they lost by 1 run. So it's anyone's game. TCS Thunders, 27 from 12 balls. So Najib Abbasi bowling to Utkarsh. Najib Abbasi bowling to Utkarsh. 27 from 12 balls. High up in the air, but Jitendra, the fielder, not going for the catch, trying to save each and every single, not giving an extra single. So Najib Abbasi. So score 88. 26 from 11 balls. 26 from 11 balls. Najib to Tamshir. Najib to Tamshir. That's in the gap, and that's taken, Rahul. And that's out. That's another wicket. And score 88 for 7. Rahul the fielder. Rahul the catcher. Tamshir is out. And in comes the new batter, Syed Roshan. Syed Roshan, the new batter for Treasury Capitals, comes to the crease. And yes, they have batters to do it. They have a deep batting lineup. So 10 balls, 26 runs. 10 balls, 26 runs. 10 balls, 26 runs. Ten balls, 26. So that's a beautiful, that's a dot. 9 balls, 26. 9 balls, 26. 9 balls, 26. So 88 for 7. So 2 more balls. 2 more balls to complete the 9th over. That's a no ball being called. So 2 more added to the total, and that's a no ball. It's a free hit, so 3 runs added to the total. And score moves on to 91. So 8 balls, 23. And it's a free hit. Free hit for Syed Roshan. Free hit, 91 for 7. 8 balls, 23 runs. That's high up in the air. And that's a 6. And that's a 6. So 7 balls, 17 runs. 7 balls, 17. 97 for 7. 7 balls, 17. Are we seeing a close tight finish. There we are seeing a tight finish here. 7 ball 17. And Syed Roshan a block hole and taken a single in the last ball of the 9th over. So score 98. 98 for 7. 98 for 7. They need 16 runs. 6 ball 16. 6 ball 16. 6 ball 16 for Treasury Capitals to move on to the final. 14 or less. It will be TCS Thunders marching on to the finals. The team which lost, they'll get another chance to play another eliminator. The match against the eliminator ITC Gladiators versus Shining Stars. The match today, the eliminator, that will be a knockout, but this will be, they'll get another chance. There's a qualifier number 1, 98 for 7. So Sanjay Yara to bowl the last. Sanjay to bowl the last over. And he has to defend 16 runs, 14 or less. 16 runs to win, 6 balls. So Sanjay and Syed Roshan is on 9 from 5 deliveries and Utkarsh is on 21 from 12 deliveries. Syed Roshan, 98. And what a start! It's a boundary, a possible chance. And Krishna. And it was a chance and hitting in, missing the catch. And just bouncing also. Score 5 balls, 12 runs. So it's a boundary. 5 balls, 12 runs. 5 balls, 12. That's out. That's out. What a wicket. Yes, Najib Abbasi, the catcher. So now 12 runs required from 4 balls. 2 sixes. 2 sixes can take Treasury Capitals to final. And Ajay Kumar, I remember the Champions Creed Capital. Last year, he can hit sixes. So 2 sixes. Or can Sanjay? Who will take their team to home? Can Sanjay take TCS Thunders to the final? Or can Ajay take Treasury Capitals to final? Here, they are facing Sanjay to Ajay. And a wild swing and misses. So 3 balls, 12 runs. 3 balls, 12. 3 balls, 12. 3 balls, 12. And what a delivery from Sanjay. Made sure only single. Now 2 balls 11. So it all depends on Utkarsh. 2 balls 11. And Utkarsh is on 21 from 12 balls, right? If it 21 from 12. So can Utkarsh hit 2 sixes here? And that's a 6. And that's a 6. What a match here. 1 ball, 5 runs. 1 ball, 5 runs. So are we witnessing a boundary will take them to super over. Or a maximum will take Treasury Capital. So Sanjay to Utkarsh. The last ball, the final ball. 1 ball, 5 runs. Can Utkarsh do it or can Sanjay? And Sanjay done it! What a game! And they have defended. TCS Thunders cruising along to finals. And yes, they had defended. So, Mr. Hashim and Mr. Mahesh, please give the player of the match to Krishna. Krishna, where are you? Krishna of TCS Thunders. Mr. Hashim and Mr. Mahesh, please hand over the player of the match. Please come to the presentation, Krishna, along with Chagla, with your team, TCS Thunders. So Mr. Hashim along with Mr. Mahesh from the TCS Thunders represented TCS team, the Tata Consultancy Services team. Mr. Hashim. I think Mr. Mahesh is there. So Mr. Hashim from representing TCS Thunders, and he is Mr. Hashim. Yeah. We'll hand over. So Mr. Hashim, please give to the Krishna. Krishna from the TCS Thunders, an all-round performance, 37 from 15, and a wicket. That's the change of the innings. So thank you, Mr. Hashim. Thank you, Mr. Hashim. Krishna, during the innings break, I asked you, is this defendable? And you said, yes, we have bowlers to do it, and you have done it. What an innings you had showcased in that first part of the innings. 6 wickets. And that partnership between you and Sanjay. What was going through your mind? Because winning 1 run in the previous league game, and TCS Thunders, the franchisee which was missing last few years, has bring back the glories.
First of all, thanks to my team and captain. So this is because of the team hard work. This is team victory. So coming to my batting, so we know we have good bowling lineup. So if you put 110 and 120 on the board, easily we can give tough fight, and this is what we got it at final. Cheer up, guys!
TCS Thunders never surrenders.
So Chagla, where are you? Chagla. Chagla. Yes, sir. Chagla. Definitely, your whole team deserves this trophy, and what a win from here. And I asked you this question: what's the expectation for this edition of TCS Thunders? And you said it's the same, getting towards the final. And what do you want to say about your performance of your boys at middle part of the innings? The Krishna and Sanjay, and all the bowlers chipping in from the Vaishad, from Akash, and the last over of Sanjay. What do you want to say?
I want to talk here few minutes. Okay. I was thinking so many things to say. Firstly, I would like to thank Mahesh and Hashim for giving me the opportunity to captain this wonderful side. And always, my team is always there for me, and they have put in a lot of hard work. And finally, today, the way they fought till the last ball, it was exceptional. I loved the performance.
So what was going through the last over? Who was going to bowl? You were having a discussion. It was giving to Sanjay, giving the full hopes to him.
Yeah, absolutely. Sanjay is a proven cricketer, so we all know what he can do. And he knows his job perfectly. So, like all the teammates here, I would like to say a big thank you to all of you for supporting this, and thank you to all the family and the support here. Thank you so much, everybody. And my kids, they want me to say 6-7 again, 6-7 for my kids. And thank you so much. First time we have reached the final under my captaincy. I'm so happy with the boys. Hopefully we will do one more good thing.
So close, and yes, going to the marching one step ahead.
Absolutely. One more game to go, boys. Let's have the same spirit, same intensity. Thank you guys.
So thank you. That's the presentation finished. TCS Thunders winning by 3 runs here. What a match here. What a match they have defended. And yes, TCS Thunders marching on to the champions final. And we are going for the qualifier number 1 between the emerging Champions League.